Hey, I'm Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for December 22nd, 2023. We didn't get a lot of new titles in this week, so we'll just kind of go over some old business and some pre-orders for things that are going to be coming up early next year. We're going to start off with the next three titles that are going to be shipping with the Analog Productions 75th Anniversary of Atlantic Records series. Coming January 5th, Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare, mastered from the original master tape by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grundman. Otis Redding, Dock of the Bay, mastered by Bernie Grundman from the original master tape. And Ray Charles, self-titled mono version, also mastered by Bernie Grundman from the original analog master tape. Up for pre-order, coming January 26th from Fantasy, a 25th anniversary edition of Susan Tedeschi's Just Won't Burn, 180-gram LP pressed at QRP. Couple of Blue Note Tone Poets coming February 2nd, Blue Mitchell, Down With It, and Joe Lovano, Trio Fascination. Shipping sometime later this December, from Fidelio, Ben Webster Stardust, a new compilation from Ben Webster's European period from 1964 through 1970, 200-gram 45 RPM deluxe double LP, mastered by Renee LaFlame from the original 15 IPS tape on all tube equipment. What we did get in new this week, though, Warren Hayes, The Benefit Concert, Volume 20, and this is a 4-part set, and the first one is a 2LP 180-gram purple vinyl. Volume 2 is also a 180-gram 2LP set on orange vinyl. Volume 3, 180-gram 2LP set on blue vinyl. And Volume 4, 180-gram 2LP on red vinyl. In the Vinyl Vault this week, we got in a nice little collection of sealed audiophile records, and we're going to start with the DCCs. First up, Colors of the Day, The Best of Judy Collins. Nat King Cole, The Greatest Hits. Linda Ronstadt, Their Greatest Hits. Nat King Cole, The Very Thought of You. The Doors, Self-Titled. The Doors, Stranger Days. Joni Mitchell, Court and Spark. All-Time Greatest Hits of Roy Orbison. Lush Life by John Coltrane. Luck of the Draw, Bonnie Raitt. Jethro Tull, Aqualung. Love is the Thing, Nat King Cole. Nick of Time, Bonnie Raitt. Wes Montgomery, Going Out of My Head. Ray Charles, Greatest Country and Western Hits. Never a Dull Moment, Rod Stewart. Pet Sounds, The Beach Boys. Ray Charles and Betty Carter. Elton John, Madman Across the Water. Next we'll go through the classic, and again all the records you're seeing here are sealed. Lady in Satin, Billie Holiday. Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. Miles Davis, Sketches of Spain. The original soundtrack for Casino Royale. Sarah McLachlan, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. John Coltrane, Blue Train. Lonely in Blue by Roy Orbison. Ry Cooder, Buena Vista Social Club. Led Zeppelin 3. Led Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti. Crosby, Stills and Nash. Tapestry by Carole King. Billie Holiday, Songs for Distingué Lovers. Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. And Jethro Tull, Aqualung. And next we'll go through all the sealed Mobile Fidelity. R&B from the Marquee, Alexis Cromer's Blues Incorporated. Bing Sings Whilst Bregman Swings. Sonic Youth, Goo. Body and Soul, Billie Holiday. John Mayall, The Blues Alone. Average White Band, self-titled. Oscar Peterson Trio with Milt Jackson, Very Tall. Sly Oliver and his orchestra, Oliver's Twist and Easy Walker. Jerry Mulligan and the Paul Desmond Quartet, Blues in Time. The Fantasy Film World of Bernard Herrmann. Diamonds and Rust by Joan Baez. April in Paris, Count Basie and his orchestra. Bob Marley and the Wailers, Catch a Fire. Lucille, B.B. King. Jerry Mulligan meets Ben Webster. Sonny Terry and Brownie. The Modern Jazz Quartet at Music In guest artist Sonny Rollins. Cold Snap by Albert Collins. Todd Rundgren's Something and Anything. Soul of the Ballad by Hank Crawford. Sheffield Steel by Joe Cocker. The Lonesome Jubilees by John Cougar Mellencamp. Eric Clapton, self-titled. Woody Herman, The Fourth Herd. Showdown by Collins, Cray, and Copeland. We're All Together Again for the First Time with Dave Brubeck, Jerry Mulligan, Paul Desmond, and Alan Dawson, and Jack Six. Anatomy of a Murder by Duke Ellington. John Hyatt, Bring the Family. Traffic, The Low Spark of High-Heeled Boys. Blues at Carnegie Hall, The Modern Jazz Quartet. The Modern Jazz Quartet, self-titled. Tales of Mystery and Imagination by Edgar Allan Poe, The Alan Parsons Project. Folk Singer by Muddy Waters. Extensions by The Manhattan Transfer. Stings, The Dream of Blue Turtles. Sports by Huey Lewis and the News. Super Session by Bloomfield, Cooper, and Stills. Heavenly by Johnny Mathis. That's the Way of the World, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Captain Fingers by Lee Rentenauer. Zero Gravity by Steve Bach. Let It Be by the Beatles. And Touch by John Clemmer. A couple of titles from Analog Productions. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Willie and the Poor Boys, mastered at Acoustic, pressed at RTI. And Creedence Clearwater Revival, Green River, also mastered at Acoustic and pressed at RTI. The only non-sealed record in this bunch is this 1984 Swedish reissue of Jazz at the Pawn Shop, a 2LP gatefold edition. We have the 30th anniversary edition of Dark Side of the Moon with the insert sealed, pressed in Holland. And finally, these last batch of records are all Jimi Hendrix titles pressed at RTI in 2010, and the first 5,000 that they did were numbered, and all of these are numbered editions. The Jimi Hendrix Valleys of Neptune, Are You Experienced, Electric Ladyland, Axis Bold as Love, and The First Rays of the New Rising Sun. And now it's time for an employee pick, and this week's pick comes from Adrian in customer service, and Adrian picked 40 Ounces to Freedom by Sublime. 40 Ounces to Freedom holds a special place for me because of its unique blend of reggae, punk, and other styles. The raw, honest lyrics from Bradley Nowell resonates with me, making the album feel authentic and relatable. Each track offers a different vibe, creating a diverse and enjoyable listening experience, although my favorite song off the record is Bad Fish. It's not just music, it's a journey that I find myself coming back to time and time again. Thank you. Well, that wraps up the new releases here at Acoustic Sounds for December 22nd, 2023. As always, the links for everything in this video are in the description below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our email newsletter and our YouTube channel, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.